Let's hold the intention to stay connected to the divine within our being, even as we engage in the activities of the world around us. Let's affirm that together. I center my consciousness in the source of my being, the God within me. That source of infinite peace, love, goodness, wisdom, and vitality. I stay centered there, that may every thought, word, and action, as I engage in activity, be a blessing to my world, be a source of light. I give thanks for all the blessings I receive from the universe. And I pray to continue to be worthy. Om, peace, peace, peace. Welcome everyone, and welcome to our Sunday meeting, conversation, talk. The goal would be to keep that awareness of the source of your being, even as you engage in activity. Meditation is not meant to run away from the world, to deny the world. Meditation is to continue to seek the very source of our being, to uncover it, and to allow it to manifest in everything that we do. So the external world is not in conflict with the internal. They are both aspects of the same experience, a divine experience. So we need to integrate what we have gained in the meditation into daily living. In fact, the test of how much you've learned, how much you've grown, is seen through your activities in the world. So isn't it extremely important to be able to test how much you've grown? To walk the talk? And like I've been saying, don't run away from your world. As oppressive or depressing as it may be, the world is the playground of the divine. For me, God is not an object. God is not a murti or a statue. God is not an idea in my head. God is not a picture. As much as we want to put God in forms and worship, that's not the God that I know. Of course, I love all these icons of worship and what they stand for, but that is not God. It's a symbol. A symbol. The map is not the territory. You can't look at a map and learn geography and the rest and think that you know the territory. No, absolutely not. The map is not the territory. You have to actually go to the place that the map represents. The map is symbolic. It gives basic understanding of where this place is and what it's like. But the experience of being there will bring you into a total realization of what this place is. So we can be given all kind of road maps to divinity, but unless we use them, We don't praise them and worship them. Oh, this book is so great. Or this mantra is so great. Or this picture is so beautiful. No. The experience. You need to go to the experience. You need to become each one of them. Whatever you worship, you need to become it. That is the reason why you adore it. You worship it. Because it is telling you of what you are or what can be, your possibilities. You need to become that. And so the only God I know is the power that lies within me. And in uncovering that, I discovered it's the same power that lies in the heart of everything. It is behind the force of darkness, and it is behind the force of light. So I don't deny the darkness. I don't condemn it. I see it as a divine force that challenges us to come into the light and to bring balance. I don't deny my world. I see it as an absolutely beautiful challenge to bring light into. As dark as my world will be, especially in this yuga, it does not faze me. I love my world, regardless of what it is. As cruel and as kind as it can be, I know it's only a masquerade of the divine. How can you hate anyone? You look at the life of the Christ, this marvelous teacher. Look at how he lived. He never cursed anyone except a fig tree. And he did it out of play. He was the absolute manifestation of humility, love, and strength, and wisdom. We need to become that. Those are the possibilities that we have within our own being. These beings are meant to inspire us to become like they are. And we have that opportunity in every test that we face in daily life. No complaint. Absolutely no complaint. If it is rainy today, if there's COVID around. Absolutely no complaint. Why is the universe giving me this challenge? And what tools do I have to meet with it? It's my universe. Darkness and light together. Once you come into the human world, you're going to meet pleasure and pain. How can you treat with both equally? The Bhagavad Gita says, Samatvam yoga uchte. Yoga, this beautiful state, is even-mindedness or equipoise or equanimity. You treat both alike. So don't deny the darkness when it visits. As painful as it may be, the divine is masquerading in a dark suit. But if you bring the light into it, you'll begin to see, it will expose itself, that behind it is the light. All the people you have issues with, they're absolutely divine. The egos, perhaps, challenge you, but they are absolutely divine. So why don't you meet the ego challenge with the divine part of you? Rather than your ego in conflict. Why don't you meet it with the divine part of you? Where there is hatred, let me bring love. So the entire world is the playground of the divine. See the divine and nothing else as much as you can. And even if you can't experience it yet, acknowledge it. Hold it as a possibility yet to be realized. And strive to realize it. Strive to lift the veil that covers your consciousness. You are divine. You are divine. The Vedas of the Hindus, the holy books, said, Aham Brahmasmi. That my I is nothing but the divine in expression. However limited it may be, it is the divine in expression. Let me hold that truth. Aham Brahmasmi. What did Jesus say? Be ye perfect, even as your Father in heaven is. Be ye perfect, even as your Father in heaven is. Don't ever forget that. As much as you can, know that the divine is with you at all times. You may not be conscious of it. You may even deny it in your ignorance, but the divine continues to be with you. And like the prodigal son, always waiting for the ego to come back. The Divine Father is always waiting for that prodigal ego to come back into its fold and to realize where the true treasure is. It's home. When will you come home? When will you come home to your divine self? When will you come home, O seeker? When will you come home? Home awaits you with everything that is precious. When will you come home? That divine call is ever echoing in the darkness, in the wilderness of our being. When will you come home? Come home, come home. So God exists within you as you, as Baba Muktananda would say. Baba Nityananda, the heart is the hub of all sacred places. Go and roam there. Baba Nityananda. It's right within you. Have a blessed day, everyone. My soul bows to you. Namaskar.